Hey friends, it's Amy Deb, the Keto Queen. I hope you're having a great day. It's Wednesday. I don't even know. I don't even have my watch on, guys. I didn't wear my watch today because I didn't want any distractions at work. And I don't even know what time it is. I hope you guys are having a great day. I really don't know. Let's see. It's Monday, Tuesday. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. I know it's Wednesday. Guys, I hope you're having a great day. We are going to be making a simple, delicious dinner tonight that I wanted to show you guys how to put together so that you can enjoy it just like me and Ricky do. When I'm tired or when I'm under any kind of stress or pressure, I like fast, easy dinners, in and out of the kitchen fast. One dish, one mess to clean up. It's just easy. I want to tell you guys real quickly, before I get started, I did try today the Mexican cabbage recipe, and it was so good. I had leftover the Mexican cabbage recipe. It was so yummy. So guys, the link in this post actually takes you to the blog where you'll find this recipe. On that blog, I have to brag, I think there's some pretty delicious things on there. So research, like get on that blog and just start looking through all the recipes. I hope you find a lot of great things. The dogs are barking. Ricky will probably pull up in just a few seconds, so they're going to go nuts. Hey, don't be nice. Can't y'all just play nice? They're all three just right here on the floor, just barking. I hope you guys have had a great day. Who is interested in learning about dinner tonight? We are making a simple air fried dish. I love the air fryer because it's fast and easy. We're making some smoked sausage and peppers. Smoked sausage and peppers. Does that sound great? I'm so glad you enjoyed the recipes. Hey, Susan. I see Karen on there. Hey, Martina. All right, so, ooh, that smells good. That's some fresh parsley. That's fresh parsley, and I love it. I love these little fresh pouches. I just love them. You can get parsley, you can get cilantro, you can get, what else do I get? Basil. Like, you can get all kinds of awesome things in these little fresh pouches. And you open it up, it's super fresh, put the top on it, put it in the fridge, it dries out, and you continue to use it. So, love it. Thank you, Karen. I'm so glad you love the blog. Okay, simple, delicious. This is going to be like the fastest video ever. I do want to give you an update on my dad. So, if you're interested, I'm going to talk about that after we mix this up because my hands are fixing to get dirty, and I just want to get as many people updated as I can at the same time. So, you guys are awesome. I've had so many people send me messages asking what we heard today, and I had to make sure that we told all the family first. So I'm going to update you guys in just a second. All right, we have got a bowl already chopped up. What we did is we chopped up a small onion, and I chopped mine up in strips about like this. You can do them smaller, bigger. This is yours. This is just how I did it. And then I've got a red bell pepper, an orange bell pepper, and a yellow bell pepper. So I was gonna say tomatoes. We've got onion and bell pepper. You can pick whatever colors you want. I'm using 3. And then I have one package of the smoked sausage, the little smoked sausage. And this is, some people consider this dirty keto because I don't like those packaged sausage. It don't matter. It's low carb, it's delicious, it's fast. I love it. And what we did is we just sliced those sausages up. Now the thinner you slice them, the faster it's gonna cook, but I really want my vegetables and the sausage to cook together. So I like my vegetables in the air fryer to be just a little, I don't want them to be crunchy, right? We want them to be just perfect. So this is how I slice my sausage. You can play around with it and see what you think, but let's go ahead and season it. And then we're gonna put it in the air fryer, and I'm gonna update you on my dad. So first, we want to go ahead and put some salt and pepper in there. Now, I'll always salt and pepper my vegetables. I'm just salt and peppering the whole thing. Just a little bit of salt and pepper, really all you need, because the other ingredients is what's really going to season it up for us. And then for us to mix it all together, we are going to use avocado oil. If you want to use olive oil, you can, but I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. And I'm just going to mix this up with my fingers in a few minutes. And if I feel like I need more oil, I'm going to go ahead actually now. Because I used more onion this time than I did last time. So you're not going to do too much oil. The oil is going to hold the seasonings on, and it's going to help it cook in the air fryer. So we got the 2 tablespoons of oil. Actually, I did 4 tablespoons. And now we've got our measuring spoon. We're going to do 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, and 2 teaspoons of that parsley. Now you can use dried parsley if you want to. That's okay. You don't have to use the fresh if you don't want to. That's perfectly fine. These dogs are just, I don't know if y'all can see them. Here comes the middle one, the middle child. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see them, but they're a mess. You gotta love them. I love them so much. You gotta love them. Hey, your daddy's not even home yet. All right, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of that fresh parsley. Now you can use the dried parsley if you want to. 1, 2, and now I'm gonna put this in the fridge for that little fresh cap. Love it. And we're gonna let that dry out in the fridge and use it throughout the week or the couple of weeks. Okay, now I got avocado oil in here, so my hands are fixing to get dirty. Now you're just gonna get your hands dirty. Look how pretty it is, though. Look how pretty that is. So we're gonna get our hands dirty, just mixing in all the seasonings. Now, guys, as you cook this, first of all, you know I like seasonings, so I want to see it. If you put seasonings on your food and you don't see it, probably ain't got enough. I like to see the seasonings. Now, my husband thinks I'm really bad about over-seasoning. Only on a few things. He thinks I over-season with Italian seasoning, but I love Italian seasoning. So there are certain things. There he is. Sorry. Just mixing away. Let the dogs bark while you're mixing. All right. He's coming. He's coming, Frankie. He's coming, Frankie. Ooh, those onions. Those onions are up. Hey! That's enough. Okay, he's not coming fast enough. I'm going to open the door with my free hand. There he goes. Here he comes. Lord have mercy. Whew, Lord have mercy. Thinks that he's killing somebody out there. All right. Ellie, he's right there. I'm so sorry. These are live videos. You guys are watching me in my live home with live animals, and if I had kids, you'd be hearing them too. Thank you. Make her go. He made them go outside. My eyes are watering now just playing in these onions. Okay. So Ricky thinks that I over-seasoning sometimes, but I love Italian seasoning. So you can't have too much as far as I'm concerned, and I love garlic, so you can't have too much as far as I'm concerned. But you know what things you love the most, so you may overindulge in those things. It's okay, but I like to see the seasoning. So if you look at this, you can see that parsley in there a little bit. You can see, you can actually see the onion powder and the garlic powder. You can't really see salt, and that's okay, but I want to go ahead and pepper it up just a little bit more. And guys, this is just an idea. You can actually add any kind of seasonings you like on this. I'm probably way over stirring it. I'm trying to occupy myself. All right, so let's put a little bit of pepper on there. Woo! Those onions got me crying. All right, and then guys, this is the easiest part. Oh, another thing too. As you're mixing it up with your hands, it's easy to see. Whew, those seasonings are feeling kind of gritty. Might need some more oil. We want it to stick really good. So I added just a little handful of oil, or a little splash of oil, not a handful. Now, y'all know Ricky likes his meat, so he's probably going to see this and be like, dang, you could add more sausage. That's all right. He'll be all right. I could have done 2 pounds of sausage, but that's a lot of food. We just don't need that much food. All right, so this looks amazing. I'm going to, if you guys don't mind, I'm just going to put this over in the air fryer for just a second. I'm just going to use my hand since it's dirty already. I'll bring you guys over the basket so you can see it. Whew, my eyes are burning. My nose is running. Whew. Here they come again. I hear Ricky saying, come on. All right, no big deal about how you do it in your air fryer, but I like to do single layers. Now, if you overcrowd the meat, it's going to take a little longer to cook. If you overcrowd your vegetables, it's going to take a little longer to cook, but I really like them a little crispy. So I try to do single layers, and you'll see I do have a little bit of vegetables overlap, and it's okay. I'm definitely going to have to do 2 batches. Like, I could not get it all on there, and that's okay. So I've got my air fryer on 350. Hey. Hey, babe.
Where you up to?
Are you talking to me? He's on the phone. I thought he was talking to me, y'all. All right, let me wash my hands real fast. I'll be right with you. Ooh, my nose. All right, Lord mercy, I'm be sniffling on the camera now. Sorry, guys. I've gotten a lot of flack for that. I got chronic sinus issues, so I sniffle a lot. But I'm definitely going to now because the onions made me cry. All right, so we've got a couple of batches that we're going to do of that sausage and pepper mix. I did add some onions. I love this recipe just because it's so fast and easy. You really can season it with anything you like, but the link in this post actually takes you to this recipe, but then the whole blog. So I would love for you guys just to read around in there, find you some amazing recipes, because I have to say, I really enjoy all the things that are in there. I only put the things in there that me and Ricky actually like and we recook. So, I mean, I never put something in there I only cook one time unless I loved it and I know I'm going to cook it again. So it's not just a blog full of junk stuff that you're never going to cook. I also never use a lot of ingredients that you don't use over and over. If I have a seasoning in my house, unless it's something super special that I'm cooking for a special purpose, I'm not going to buy a seasoning that I don't use often, or at least twice a month. Like, I don't like things wasting, and I don't like my cabinets full of junk that I don't use. So a lot of people ask me, how in the world are you cooking all this stuff with the same seasonings? Doesn't it all taste the same? It actually doesn't. It's all about the combination, the amounts you use, and the meat that you're using, the vegetables you're using. So it doesn't all taste the same. It's pretty awesome, I have to say. All right, I'm going to go up here and check on some questions real quick, and then I'm going to give you an update on how my dad is doing, because I know you guys have been sending me messages, and I'm so sorry that I haven't answered you today, but it's been a long day. It's been a really long day, and I had to make sure I told all of my family so that something don't get posted and tagged to on Facebook. Y'all know how that world is. Oh, I'm so glad you love this, Desiree. Debbie says, love this. Where do you get those fresh herbs? I get mine at Walmart, actually. I've seen them at Kroger. They're over in the produce section. So you know where like the mushrooms, like all the seasonings, like I'm trying to think, like the dill and the basil. They're actually right over there with all the fresh herbs. So it's pretty cool. Turkey smoked sausage, yes. I don't mind it at all, Shirley. Yes, it was a kielbasa, actually a smoked sausage, but you could use whatever you want. Avocado oil, Desiree, is actually made for hot cooking. Olive oil is really made and designed for taste and like things like salad and cold dishes. It's not really supposed to be heated at a certain level. So that's the only reason I swapped over to avocado oil. To me, there's not really a difference in taste, but I've just never gone back to olive oil since I learned that. Oh my goodness, Maria's doing wonderful. She's lost 4.5 pounds on the summer slim down so far. I'm telling you, I've been feeling so great. I've been feeling so great. Thank you. I'm so glad y'all think my pets sound beautiful. I tell you, sometimes they make me not think that they're beautiful when they're doing all that barking. It drives me bananas. Okay. Could you use fresh garlic? Absolutely. You can always use fresh garlic. I love fresh garlic. Just made hamburger helper recipe, but I don't have any green beans. I use cauliflower. Yum. And that was delicious. I bet it was. I have the Cuisinart TOA60, Kathy. It's the Cuisinart TOA60. I've had it for over 4 years. I love it. The snarky comments must get old. It's not like you're picking your nose. It's okay, Joe. It's just a part of it. When you have yourself out there in the public, some people are just going to make comments. It doesn't bother me at all. I actually love criticism as long as it's done constructively. Like some people tell me I talk too fast, and I am a natural fast talker. I do everything fast. So I really have taken that to truly try to slow down. I have to work at it because I'm just a fast talker. But I like criticism as long as it's constructive, so it's perfectly fine. I'm a grown girl. I'm a big girl. I can take it. All right, so let me give you an update on Dad. I think I got several friends watching. I know a lot of you have been asking. I so much appreciate it. We have new specific prayer requests. So if you guys are in this battle with us and you're helping us in this, we are going to have special prayer requests, specific prayer requests, and I got some new ones. So unfortunately, we're not going to surgery. So that was what we were hoping for. That's what we've been praying for the last week. Surgery is not happening right now. Today we were a little disappointed, to be 100% honest, because the doctor that we really loved him at Vanderbilt. He was so educational. He was so upfront and honest, like he was caring. I really like him, but he told us to expect him to call us today because they were meeting with the tumor board yesterday. Remember, like he told us to expect his call, and he knows, just like anybody else, this is anxious. Like this is really anxious time waiting, just waiting. And he told us his concerns and why he thinks we wouldn't be able to have surgery, but he was going to do these extra tests and call us today. Well, he didn't call us. We actually got a text message through the patient portal telling us that he's left town and he'll be back next week. That did not fly well, because we all have to be educated, right? Like that was the whole point of waiting this whole week, was to be educated on new testing. So a little disappointing today, but let me tell you, we know God's in control. We know this, right? I hope you guys know this. I know this. My dad knows this. My mom knows this. Like my family is very, very much a member of the kingdom of God. We've got faith in this. So that's a great thing. Even though that doesn't make it easy, right? Just because you know where you're going and you have all this love and faith, and that doesn't make it easy, guys. I want to make sure you guys know that that's not easy for us. But I'm gonna cry now. I don't want to cry. So this is not bad news. It's just news. So the doctor did not call, but we did send a message, and someone called, and they told us that and he may have had an emergency. So I mean, it's okay. He's gonna call us. I know he is, because I really like this man, and he's a great educator. So I'm just waiting on him to call us so we can get more education on what's happening, because we need that education. Like everyone needs to be informed. And guys, I want you to pray for the doctor, and I want you to pray for everyone who's reading his test. But specifically, we know Dad is starting chemo next week on Thursday. So those of you who are new to my page, I'm sorry. I'm going to be sharing this story. This is a part of my life that we're in right now, and I share my life on Facebook. I want you to be a part of my family, and I want you to pray for us if you're a prayer warrior, if you want to. But if you're new to my page, my dad has just recently, like a week ago, been diagnosed with a rare cancer called cholangiocarcinoma, and it's the cancer of the bile duct. And it's a very rare cancer, and we know, because the doctors have been very straightforward, that it's going to be hard. But we're willing to do this. We are fighters. Like, we've done hard things. We have, talking to my granny today, we're like, Granny, like, what in the world? Like, how have we made it this far? Like, we've lived through some things, guys, and so have you. We all live through things. Life is not always easy. It's not always a bed of roses. We understand this. But we're fighters, and we're going to fight this. And the way we're fighting right now is through prayer. So my specific prayer request for you guys, if you're going to be a prayer warrior with me, is that this chemo that we start next week on Thursday, first of all, it's not going to make him deathly sick. We want it to work, right? We want it to work. So we want this chemo to work, specifically in getting this itching settled. Like, he has not had any rest. He's not getting rest. He had 1 day of rest at the cabin, at the clubhouse last weekend. He was passed out. And I know it was from y'all's prayers. He was passed out. He needs daily rest. All of us do. You can't function without sleep. So the doctor did tell us, a different doctor. So we got a chemo doctor and a cancer doctor. The chemo doctor, hey, sorry, hang on. So the chemo doctor told us that the chemo could potentially get his hepatic levels under control. It's cholangiocarcinoma, it's bile ducts, liver. So his liver enzymes and everything is all out of whack, and it's causing this hellacious itching. And it really is hellacious. I mean, it's just itching everywhere. He can't stand the heat because his body just goes into this crazy thing. He truly says it feels like things are trying to get out of his body when he hits the heat. So he's just not able to do much because he can't get hot. So the first prayer request that we're specifically praying for, since we can't get the cancer out, is that this chemo will fix these liver levels so this itching goes away, or at least enough so he can rest. He's got to have rest, guys. And then, of course, we want to pray for the technicians and everyone that's going to be administering this chemo. We want it to be done right. We want it to be done smooth. It's looking good over here. Sorry, guys. So we just want it to be done correctly, right? So just pray for my dad. The itching goes away. The chemo works. The chemo has a purpose. It's supposed to kill cells or shrink cells. I don't know. It's supposed to do something so that hopefully we can go in and get it out with surgery. So we're just praying that it works. We're praying for my dad's rest. And we're just praying that it doesn't make him so deathly sick he has to eat. So the doctor says he has to eat, but whatever these liver enzymes and things does, it makes your food taste weird. So he's just really having a hard time eating. And he's not even gotten started yet, y'all. Like, he starts Thursday with chemo, so he's not even gotten to the rough parts yet. So that's why we want specific prayers for these things that we know we need. And God answers prayers. We know this. So the surgery was not meant to happen. I truly believe that. But we're going to get educated by that doctor who I know is going to call us and give us great education. I know he's going to. And we just want this chemo to work. So I really appreciate you guys listening. I really appreciate your prayers more than anything. I appreciate you letting me be open and honest and share my faith. And I appreciate you just caring about my family. It's live. I can't cut this stuff out. I'm sorry. But just thank you. And I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm not crying because I'm scared. I'm just crying because it's emotional, right? It's just emotional. So it's okay. It's okay. All right. I'm going to go up to answer questions. If y'all have questions about food, put them in the comments, please. Put some questions in here about food. That's what I want to know. Love the blog. I'm so glad you guys love the blog. The blog is in this post for this recipe that I'm cooking tonight and tons of recipes. So guys, take advantage of it. Good news. Guess what? There's good news coming. I heard through the grapevine that we may see some amazing things coming this weekend for our VIP customers who's using ketones or any of our amazing products that you know I love and use every single day. So I'll be coming to you tomorrow with all great news, and I'm so excited. And there really won't be any more follow-up on this until next week because we don't start treatments until Thursday. So all the prayers you have, guys, lift them up, throw them at them. Okay, let's see. Someone is asking about low-carb wraps. I personally don't use them every day, but I have some. Let me show them to you. These are the ones that we like to use. This is the Mission brand. It's Mission Carb Balance. This one specifically is the whole wheat, and it has less carbs. This one has 3 carbs per wrap, and they're pretty big. So we don't use them every day because you guys know I really try to teach clean keto with proteins and low-carb vegetables, even though I'm using, Polish sausage. We don't do that every day. It's really good to have these things on hand because, and the reason I have it is I was going to cook those chicken queso, but last week was crazy. Sometimes life just don't go the way we want to. So I have these in the cabinet, and I have all the ingredients for the chicken queso except the chicken now. So we will be making those. But yeah, I like the Mission brand. You may have different options in your stores, and that's okay. Just pick out some and try them until you find the ones you like. I wouldn't recommend them every single day. If you're trying to cut out bread for like breakfast, or not breakfast, for like lunch ideas or even breakfast, wrap it, well, not breakfast, but lunch. Instead of using these, use lettuce wraps. So lettuce is whole food. There's no carbs. There's no ingredients to keep it in this bag for weeks and weeks. And that's the only reason I really say, just think about what you're eating. There's nothing wrong with these, guys. I'm not bashing. I like these. That's why they're in my house. But we just don't buy them every week. We don't use them every single day. And all of us have different goals. So that being said, I'm not the food Nazi. I'm not the keto police. Like, I'm here to support you any way you choose. I just want to educate that the more whole foods we eat, the better we're going to feel. The better and long-term weight loss we're going to have. We really are trying to teach ourselves how to choose food that make us feel good. These may taste good, but in the long run, they're not going to make you feel as good as the lettuce wrap, if that makes any sense. Debbie says, I just want to let you know that I had a heart attack. Oh my gosh. I had one June the 9th and one on June the 10th. God is still on the Frank and still perform miracles. Oh, absolutely. I don't know what Frank means, but I know God can perform miracles. The second one was a widowmaker. I'm sorry, I can barely read. A widowmaker and was 90% blocked. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad that you're here with us, Debbie, and thank you for sharing. Thank you so much, and prayers for you and your recovery. 62. All my numbers look good, by the way. Exercise, cholesterol, triglycerides, etc. They all look good. Just my genetics. And you know what? That's a testament right there. Sometimes it doesn't matter what we do. It doesn't matter if we work out every single day of the week. We just have to do the best we can with our health, because sometimes it just happens. I'm so sorry, Penny. Prayers for you and your family as well. Looking for questions, might have him chew on ice through chemo. Okay, thank you, Ginger. I'm just scrolling real quick to see if there's anything I can see. Oh, Lana finished chemo last May. Always go for extra IV fluids if needed. Thank you so much, Lana, and I'm so glad that you're finished up with that. My sister-in-law actually battled cancer of her own, breast cancer, like 2 years ago. So we've seen her go through this. My eyes are watering from the onions. I can barely read. All right, guys, I'm not going to keep you on here forever. I'm just scrolling real fast to see if there's anything I need to answer for you. I appreciate all of you guys. I know you appreciate me, and I appreciate you even more. I'm going to read all of these. Guys, anytime you ever need prayer requests, I'm always here to help you with that too. Amy with immunotherapy instead of chemo. They actually said that he would be getting both. I forgot about that. The immunotherapy and chemo. Right. All right, let's check out this air fryer over here. It went off. All right, let me check out this air fryer real fast. I'd like to show you what it looks like. It looks beautiful. Let me find my hot hands. Actually, it's probably going to be easier for me to bring the camera over here because that's hot. It looks so pretty. Let me bring my camera over so you guys can see. Let's see more of the dirty house. I mean, look how pretty that is. And those vegetables look beautiful. They're crispy right there on the edges. I like to see that brown. The sausage looks amazing. So I'm going to take this out and let Ricky go ahead and start his dinner, and I'll start the other batch. Guys, y'all have an awesome night. And if I can help you in any way, just reach out. Please know that I'm here to help you guys. Whatever I'm going through, I'm here to help you. It's actually very distracting. So you're not bothering me. Please hear me. I love helping you guys. I love this page. I love working for you. This is a job, and I love it. Just like my other job, it's a job that I have to show up to, and it actually holds me accountable, and it helps me, and I love talking to you guys. So you're not going to bother me. If you need me, reach out. Please, I'm not going anywhere. It's actually good for me. All right, I'm going to talk to all of you guys later. Bye.